You pray, and nothing happens. You cry, and the heavens stay silent. You kneel, and the silence stretches until it feels like punishment. Yet here is the hidden truth. Waiting is not God ignoring you, but God shaping you. In the season where nothing moves, something is being built inside you. The silence is not absence, it is the furnace. Daniel prayed, and his answer was delayed for 21 days because an unseen war raged in the heavens. Your waiting is not empty. It is warfare. When you lift your voice in prayer during waiting, you join a battle you cannot see. The shocking reality is that the enemy resists hardest when breakthrough is closest. That is why silence feels unbearable. It is not weakness in you. It is fear in hell. Romans 8:28 still stands, and the devil knows it. He knows that if you endure, all things will work for your good. So God allows the waiting to strip away your illusions. He keeps you in silence to show you what idols still control your heart. Do you want the gift more than the giver? Do you want the answer more than His presence? In waiting, you learn the secret. Prayer is not about getting what you asked for. It is about becoming someone who can carry it. James 1:4 says patience must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. The delay is a shield. It is not cruelty. If God gave you what you asked for too soon, it would crush you. So He lets your prayer hang in the silence until you are strong enough to hold the answer. Every whispered prayer is like a seed, buried, hidden, dying before it breaks open into life. Galatians 6:9 warns you not to grow weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap if you do not faint. The waiting season is where your faith matures from begging into decreeing. It is where your prayer shifts from, "When, Lord?" to "Make me ready, Lord." That is the shocking secret. Waiting seasons are training seasons. In the quiet, you learn to trust. In the stillness, you learn surrender. In the emptiness, you discover that God Himself is enough. Psalm 27:14 declares, "Wait for the Lord, be strong. Let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." Waiting is not wasted time. It is preparation. It is the secret forge where God bends your will into His. Every tear you cry is counted. Psalm 56:8 says, "He collects them in His bottle. Nothing is lost. Even silence has a sound in heaven. Your groaning rises like incense before His throne." And here is the shocking warning. If you abandon prayer in the waiting, you may miss the very answer already on the way. Hebrews 10:36 says, "You need endurance, so that after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise." That is why the enemy whispers lies when you wait. He says God has forgotten you. He says prayer is wasted breath. He says nothing is moving. But the hidden reality is that the waiting is the place where you are moving from shallow to unshakable. Your roots grow deeper in silence than in answered prayers. The devil cannot comprehend how silence produces worship, how delay produces surrender, how lack produces faith. But heaven knows. Heaven watches. Heaven records every word you speak in the dark. Isaiah 40:31 promises that those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall rise like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint. Do you see the mystery now? The waiting is not about withholding. It is about transformation. In waiting, idols fall. Pride is stripped away. Control is surrendered. You are reduced to only God. And when He is enough in the silence, He can trust you with abundance in the fulfillment. That is why answered prayer often comes after waiting. God is not only preparing the blessing for you, He is preparing you for the blessing. This is the shocking secret. Waiting changes the one who prays. You thought prayer would change your situation. God uses prayer to change you. And when the answer comes, it does not just meet a need. It carries the fragrance of the secret place. It bears the weight of endurance. It speaks with the authority of tested faith. That is why you will walk differently after waiting. That is why you will speak with power after silence. Job knew it when he said, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." Habakkuk knew it when he said, "Though the fig tree does not blossom, yet I will rejoice in the Lord." Paul knew it when he said, "I have learned to be content in whatever state I am." Contentment in waiting is proof that your faith is anchored beyond circumstance. Here is the decisive truth. Delays are mercies in disguise. Silences are gifts in secret wrapping. Unanswered prayers are the school of maturity. God trains you in the shadows so you can stand in the light. He teaches you in obscurity so you can endure in visibility. He hides you so He can trust you. And when the day of fulfillment comes, you will look back and realize that the waiting was never wasted. It was the miracle. It built a faith that survives storms. It forged a trust that cannot be shaken. It planted a love for God that does not depend on blessings. The final challenge is this: do not abandon the altar. Do not despise the silence. Do not quit in the waiting. Those who endure the furnace of delay will carry promises too weighty for the impatient. And when His time comes, it will not be late. It will be perfect. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says He makes all things beautiful in its time. And in that moment, you will understand. The waiting was the prayer that transformed you.